Hey everybody, Trillionaire 2 here, and welcome back to Outer Wilds with the Echoes of the Eye expansion already installed. Let's resume our expedition. When we last left off, we finally made our way to the vessel, which was on inside of, Dark Bramble, which is not a very fun place to go to. You got these huge nightmare anglerfish. So, yeah, we made it there. Let's go ahead and see what our ship computer has to say about it. It's been a few days since I last played. I'm trying to remember everything we've done. I remember going to the vessel. I read a few of your comments about some things I may have missed. All right, what do we got here? There is more to see at the vessel. I don't want to hear that because that means I got to go back there. All right, view entry. I found the derelict Nomai vessel deep within Dark Bramble. I activated a three-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. Input device, you say? Input device. What would I input? Coordinates? Oh, maybe I would put those coordinates that I got. The Nomai tried to call for help, but the vessel's outgoing message system broke during the crash. The vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. The remaining Nomai clans are regrouping in response to the impending death of the universe. I found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried that the signal might disappear, so they warped before they could tell another clan where they were going. There's more to explore here. So what did we find? We found a broken warp core. And there was the little balls that you move around to move power around, but it didn't seem to do anything. I thought we would get an entry about the broken warp core. Church camp. Church has become catatonic in response to our son's imminent death. Ash Twin still has something. Look, there's a big question mark here. I've been reading the comments, so the comments tell me that if there is a question mark instead of a picture, there's more to find out. Obviously, if you have the asterisk, there's more to find out. And also, apparently this blue is the Echoes of the Eye stuff, so we need to go back to that at some point as well. But it looks like there's something at Ash Twin. Now, we spent all day during one of the episodes on this planet, Ash Twin, and we let all of the sand go away, and we couldn't find anything extra. But it was pointed out to me that the way that I got to the Giant's Forge, where's that at? Is it here? No, this is Feldspar. Rybex. Escape pod, old settlement, anglerfish. Sun the City, Ash Twins, White Hole, Quantum Caves, Quantum Grove, Lake Bed, Tower of Quantum Knowledge, Gravity Cannon. Man, is there not a specific entry for Giant's Forge? Anyway, the way we got to the Giant's Forge was not correct. Obviously, we kind of took a path that wasn't intended. But it was pointed out to me that there was a White Hole station up there. Now, I always thought that was just the bottom of the White Hole station on the surface. And I assumed, since the way that we got into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge was waiting for the whole planet to get transported to the White Hole, that was the intended way to get into the Giant's Forge. But it was pointed out to me that there's a White Hole station there, which means that's where you can arrive at. So, if that's the case, let's test our theory. Does that mean that if I took the tower to the Broken Hollow planet from Ash Twin, would it not arrive me on the surface, but rather underneath on the gravity plates. Could be the case. So let's switch our view here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Are we dead? Not dead. Guess I was traveling faster than I thought. But anyway, my point is, first of all, let's repair. There's a camera somewhere we have to repair. I think it's up top there. No, here it is. Alright, anyway, continuing on with that thought process. These towers warp us to the corresponding planets. But they may not necessarily warp us to where we think we're going to arrive at. Meaning, I thought that if I took the warp tower to Broken Hollow, that I would land on the surface. But I'm going to test it out. Problem is, it's going to take a minute. What if we... There's no fireplace here. I wanted to kind of take a nap at a fireplace to maybe... Right, a campfire, not a fireplace. To maybe speed up time, but I don't think that's going to be in the cards here. Has the sand started yet? Like right there. See, right there is a white hole station. So if I warp from this planet to that planet, will I arrive there? Or will I arrive somewhere underneath? Did I park right in the way of this? Because that's not good. It kind of looks like I did. Don't take my ship. Oh no. Ship, come back. Oh no, that's not good at all. Oh, it's just gone now. Is it going to land up there? Oh no, it's caught in the gravity up there. Oh, it's just going to go through? No, ship. Oh, it's coming back down. It's going to get buried with sand. Okay, well, I am probably going to die then, because I don't know how long this is going to take, and I'm probably going to run out of O2. I'm going to have to jetpack over to that planet, it looks like, and try not to die. At least we can see our ship. Alright. Can we even escape the atmosphere with our little jetpack? Probably not. We'll still try it though. And jet more. And jet again. And jet a third time. No. Cannot escape the atmosphere. Maybe if we jump from up there. Alright, let's go up here. Get our jump jets going again. And it doesn't look like I'm going to escape the gravity from here. Instead, I'm just going to go way too fast. Alright, well, I guess hopefully we'll uncover something with some oxygen fairly quickly. This is how you get to the sun station. I remember this. You should be able to go through here pretty soon. Though I don't remember there being air at the sun station. We shall try it anyway. Whoa. I don't think I was supposed to be able to go through that yet. Gotta wait for it to go down a little more. Fix the air. Jump up here, fix the suit. There's no air up here. Alright, so this is the black hole. Let's go ahead and open this. Which should warp us to the white hole. Now, if we come back, will that say something different? Maybe. I also don't remember if there's oxygen up here. I'm hoping there is. What is that? Is that the quantum moon? There's the sun, so we should be getting to the sun station here pretty soon. I don't remember if there's air up here, but we'll check it out, and hopefully there will be. We should warp now. There's dead plants. Okay. We've been here before. So there shouldn't be anything too awful new. Try to dodge this. No, rotate. No, 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 no. Come on. We can get in here. We can make it. Alright, there is air here. Good. So we got our air back up. Don't know about fuel. Let's go back. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead, aren't I? No, I got this. I got this. We got this. We got this. Back here. We've got in the air. We should be okay now. Now we get on the white hole. Whoops. Went immediately back. Alright, we should have an arrival message. Yes. Come on. This way. Maybe no arrival message. Alright, we've gotten our air. Let's go see what else we can find. So, I'm going to go ahead and warp to every one of these and just kind of see where we go. There is 2 towers. Now, I would assume these are the Ash and Ember Twin, but we're on the Ash Twin, so where does this go? It's broken. We'll hang out and see. Is there a warp plate at Dark Bramble as well? That's another good question to ask. Come on. Where are we going? Not into the sun. That would be bad. I also need to check out what the echoes of the eye might be. The only hint I've been given by comments is that everything having to do with the radio tower and the eye in the sky satellite, I forget what they called it, but the one that orbits on the different plane than the planets, has something to do with the DLC. So I'll have to check that out. This episode, or at least this phase, 22-minute cycle, we're going to spend warping everywhere and seeing where they go. If that's even a possibility. If this even warps anywhere. We saw the sun twice now. Maybe this doesn't go anywhere. It has to though, right? It's a black hole, it's a warp point. Doesn't go to Giant's Deep. Yeah, my ship. This should go to Ember Twin, right? But I think it's just going to take us to the warp point that we see. That's not good. That didn't take us anywhere. That just sucked us up in the sand. That's not what I want to do at all. My ship is... Where's my ship? Is it buried? Can it be buried, or does it just go to the top every time? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going way too fast. No, it just goes to the top. Okay. Let's take the ship back then. Come on, get out of here. I don't want to get caught in that again. Alright, slow down. Look at that. Expert piloting skills. Let's grab some fuel. Use a med kit. Open the hatch. Let's get back over here. Alright, what is this? This is That's the home planet, right? We don't necessarily need or want to go there. Yeah, here's these towers. So this one couldn't send me anywhere because we just got sucked out of it. So this one then? Yeah, we'll see where this one takes us. Riveting gameplay. I know, sitting here waiting for the planet to come over. I also don't have my ship as a marker anymore. There's the interloper. Here it comes. I wonder if I can kind of hide maybe under the side over there so I don't get lifted up. Well, no. Let's try this one. We'll see what this one does first. Right, here's the planet. Our planetoid. And we did warp. We warped to the surface of this. Okay, so does this help us? Charge, step on warp receiver to activate return warp. Yeah, we've been here. Okay, so that's not very helpful. Let's go back. Let's try this other side. I'm thinking maybe if I get in the nook here and then run over here real quick, we'll see what happens. It may take us to the same warp point. This little dude is like going this direction, so I'm thinking this is the one we're supposed to try. We'll give it a shot. And then we're going next down that direction, which I think takes us to our home planet. Come on. It's not that way. It comes from this direction, I think. It's getting low. Don't have a lot of time before the sun's going to explode on us. Also, if we come here at the very beginning, does the sand doesn't start going up immediately. Well, this won't be high enough. We won't be able to do that unless we fall in from the top. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. I'm gonna try running out to it once it's over about the middle. Right, I hear it coming. And here it comes. There it goes. And let's go for it. Hey! Trees detected. Oh, wait. What is this? Where even am I? Why? What are we? I don't know what this is. It's freaking trippy. Is this the center of the planet? It looks like, yeah, it is. So we warped to the planet that we were on? And this is the masks. Okay, hold on. Read this. Receive data from previous cycle. 15 minutes. So we got about 6 minutes. Probe tracking. Giant Seeps Minery. Timber Hearth. 7 minutes until. So we got 7 minutes. Ship log updated. So one of these masks is the one that's giving me my memories. Okay. What is all this? Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here in the space we carved, we will craft our most powerful, ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin Project, powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab, I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. Pokey just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, where Phlox is sculpting memory statues. Hypothesis, it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis, the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is that we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? There's a lot of lore here. Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the sun's explosion, which will in turn supply power to the Ash Twin project. The power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. Alright, so because of the supernova, that's what gives the Ash Twin project the power it needs to send the memories back 22 minutes, which is why we're stuck at the supernova loop. Because these guys couldn't use the project unless they blew up the sun, and they failed at blowing up the sun. But since the sun is naturally dying now, the project is succeeding, but since they're no longer around, it's using us. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order from the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Wait a minute, so because the sun explodes, the signal is sent back in time for the orbital probe cannon to launch a probe. But because the memory is being constantly preserved by the statues in this project, it's happened 9 million times now already? Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will by just not blowing up the sun. The problem is, it didn't work, so now it's stuck on repeat because the sun is exploding by itself. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this project is the closest we have ever been. This is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station to generate the power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we could still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its neutral timeline if you prefer, which is what's happening, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Now, we did find one living Nomai. We are halting our research and creating a supernova for the moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge there might be gained there. The interloper. Alright, what do we have over here? Giant's Deep projection stone. Let's go ahead and throw that in. I I've installed the masts inside the Ash Twin Project flocks. They look beautiful, although I feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds as a safety measure. However, the statues will also activate in event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their mass will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate it would be. I think we've read all of these. Timber Hearth. I don't think we've read this. My gratitude for the latest shipment. Bueno, this ore should be the last project we'll need for the Ash Twin Project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer... Yeah, we did read that one. Put that here. I think we've read this one as well, but we'll go ahead and check it out. Good news, the advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin, which is where we are. I'm intrigued. Everyone is working on the Ash Twin Project, excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved and need more time. Alright, we've read this too. Okay, well, let's continue and try to get all the information we can before we explode. Alright, what is this? Artificial gravity control. If we want to leave that on. What does this do? Oh. Okay, so we have to turn it off. Oh, it just stops rotating. And... oh. Is this a warp core? This is a working warp core. Suddenly my task becomes clear. I am to take this to the vessel, am I not? Unfortunately, I've only got like 6 minutes, right? Okay. So we need to park our ship like right here on the sand. Right at the beginning of a cycle. We need to go into here, grab this warp core, get in our ship, which is way over here. Let's see if we can take it with us in our ship. Maybe we're not meant to do that. Supposed to get in our ship, which is now... no, it's not flipped over. Okay. No. Get down. Get in the ship. Get in our ship with the warp core. Can we set in here? If we get up, do we have it still? We do. So we're supposed to get in here. And then we gotta fly to the bramble. Well, I'm going into the sun, it looks like. Where's the bramble at? There it is. Supposed to fly to the bramble at this point and then go to the vessel again and put this warp core in? I think that's it. I think that's what we're supposed to do. I have no other leads at the moment. Now, what I should have did, and I regret this immediately, I should have checked out where all the other warp pads went. I want to see if that one does take us to the Giant's Forge. But I think this is the mission. I think this is what we're supposed to do. Obviously, we're not going to have the time to do it this episode. We're going to die halfway through, but I do want to test if this is the right thing. So, what is the best way to get to the vessel? I wish I could just go straight there, but I don't think that's how space works in the bramble. I think we're supposed to use the signal scope. supposed to look for distress beacon, which is this one. And yes, find the distress signal, go to the bramble seed, shoot the launcher through to the vessel, use that to find the vessel. Which, can we just skip it all? Like, the red is the vessel, right? But no, because we tried going straight there, and there were anglerfish in the way. But if we go very slow... No, we have to be out of our ship for the anglerfish not to eat us. At least that's how it worked for us last time. So we go this way. I think the sun just exploded. What is that? Is that an anglerfish? I didn't know they were just floating around. No, that isn't an anglerfish. What is that? Doesn't matter. We're dead anyway. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and or a subscribe. You are dead. Oh. We took the warp core out. So the Ash Twin project doesn't work. Good move. Hopefully we continue. We'll find that out next episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.